alabaster base lined with copper, and then on here you would have a wooden base of the jed, maybe with like a leather or something that's going to slip and slide beautifully. And then you are going to click your jed pillar into place, like so. And then you're going to have your three-way wire system, your pulley system, that's going to basically turn this whole thing into a winch. What's also interesting about this theory is that one jed pillar can pull an amount of stone, but you can also stack the jeds up, and the more jeds that you use pulling the same stone, the heavier stone that you can pull, or the less men, works both ways.
All you've got to do is feed them back in. You just need a little bit of tension on them, because they're going to go back in, because they're the rewind ropes. These are the power ropes, so you've got 4 power ropes and you've got 1 tow rope. So we're going to pull the red and the blue rope, put a bit of tension down there, pull.
What?
Right, and let it be stop. So you see the principle, yeah? So it's just a back and forth motion. Yeah. So once you got your stone to where you wanted, you'd have another one of these somewhere else on the plateau. So if it was getting pulled this way and you wanted it pulled over slightly to the left, this other one would be on this tow rope and pull it over to the left, sling it off the sledge. And the only problem you've got, you haven't got 40 men and a sledge to get down. You've just got 1 sledge to get down and 1 man to take it down. The drawback to this machine, it needs a big weight on the top, because the load that it's pulling is got a lot of friction under the sledge, and the weight of the thing itself. A pulley will pull anything, but it needs to be fixed. So this granite beam, I propose, are the granite beams that's above the King's Chamber. I think, I'm not 100% sure. There's around about 32 of them. There might be 42, I'm not sure. But that means if these were the beams that held this machine in position, there was 32 of these on the plateau. So if you've got 8 ramps, 2 on each corner, bring in all these stones on board, you would need a multiple of like 32 of these machines to pull them into position. As the pyramid gets higher and higher and higher, the room on the pyramid gets less and less and less. You need less of these. So placing these stones above the King's Chamber is a housekeeping effect. It's nothing to do with stability and strength to the King's Chamber.
Because it doesn't.
You couldn't get them off because the ramps are small.
Right.
All the stones that built the pyramid, all the big granite blocks are put on to start with, because we've got machines on board that can pull them up ramp-wise on the plateau. All we need are the core blocks, which are 95% of them are all 2.5 tons or maybe more. The bigger stones, you can just take your time and keep pulling them up.